Today we're talking about the Reiki Master symbol, and it is such a profound honor to be able to share this symbol with you today because this symbol is, I just have so much reverence and respect and love for the symbol. And as you continue to expand on your Reiki journey, you're really going to see these symbols more and more become your friends, become your family members, become an energy part of your aura that is there for you to support you, a tool in your medicine box to help bring healing to others. You're going to see them as something that is so miraculous and unfathomable, and you can't put it into words. All you can do is feel it, and that's how these symbols work. They are vibrational frequencies that you don't need to even know what they mean, and they're not in one language. They're in the universal language. It's sacred geometry. It's God's language. It's the angels' language. It's something so much bigger than we are, and because of that, it is truly their gift, and there's something to be respected. And so today is a great day because you are getting another symbol. You are getting not only just another symbol, but the symbol. This symbol holds the highest vibration of any symbol. So throughout your journey in a Reiki mastership, you're going to get a bunch of symbols, and throughout your life, symbols are going to come to you. And even as a Reiki master, you have permission to create your own symbol if you see one or you wish, and you can use it for the greatest good of all. Um, but this symbol there, it has so much strength and power in it, and it is truly the highest healing tool of all the Reiki symbols. And so it's given to masters because it is believed if you've got to this level of your training, then you truly are using the medicine for magic, and it's destined to be yours. It holds the power equivalent to all three symbols smushed into one. So it's Chokurei, it is Sihiki, and it's Hantei Seishonen, the long distance symbol, the emotional balance symbol, the power and the protection symbol, smushed into all of those powers, mixed up into another huge vibration, which is Dekumayo, the Reiki Master's symbol. Holy smokes! So it's got a lot of power. And when I first got the symbol, I didn't really understand it. It literally was just attuned to me, written on my hands. I saw a picture of it, and I was just told to use it. And I didn't use it for a few years, and then something awakened within me, and I was like, let me revisit this symbol, and I started using it, and then I started reading about it, and asking questions about it, and talking about it with people, and trying to find answers on it, reading books on it, trying to find books on it, trying to find videos on it, and just sitting with it, meditating with it, letting my soul connect with it. And then I used it on myself, and saw literally miraculous things happen. And when I felt comfortable with it, I then began to use it on clients and saw miraculous things happen with them. And now, truly, I use this symbol primarily on all of my sessions. And I guess you can say that this is why, like, when you get a session from a Reiki master for someone who just graduated from, let's say, level one, it's more expensive, and you can feel the expansive energy and see the results maybe quicker. I don't want to say that any session is better, but there's something to the symbol that's just so stinking profound. Really, I cannot say enough good and powerful things about this symbol, and I'm so stoked to give it and share it with you today. And it just makes my heart so full because I know it's going to better your life, and then I know it's going to help clients, help your clients, help your friends, help your family, help anyone, help the plants, the animals, the birds, anyone that you would give the symbol to. And you use the symbol the exact same way that you've been using all of the other symbols, any creative way that you can think of, any intuitive way that you feel, and the traditional ways that we have discussed in class. And something also to know about the symbol is what I really love about it, and why it resonates so deeply with me as all the other symbols do, is that it's not just like, here's the symbol in English, right? It's like the symbol embodies, it's written in kanji, which is Japanese and also Chinese, and it is actually from Buddhism. It's really like, it comes from two different lineages and traditions that have kind of meshed but not really meshed. And then it's coming to you translated in English, but it's translated in all different languages to whoever gets the symbol. And so it's expansive. It's not closed-minded, and it's not defined as one thing. Instead, it is, because it's a symbol, it's truly universal. And when we break down what each parts of it mean, it's the heavens. It's the higher vibration talking to us. It is. So, pronunciation. Let's get to that first, because I think that's a really important thing to talk about. This is how you spell it: Daokumyo. Now, what do you see? And you did an exercise with this if you did the documents prior to watching this video. What do you see, and how do you think to pronounce that? It has been said that it's actually pronounced this way: Daikumiyo. And then it has been said that modern Japanese will pronounce it this way: Daikumayo. And I'm guessing when I got the symbol, it was either given to me like this, or the person who gave me the symbol didn't, her pronunciation came in and shifted things. I don't know, and it's no one's fault, but how I have heard and learned and remembered, and how my soul speaks the symbol is actually Dekumai. So my pronunciation, this Shauna pronunciation looks like this. I don't know why. I just, for some reason, maybe my soul didn't hear the O, or it was given that way to me, but that's how I have seen it and used it and have been working with it this whole time. It was not until I really, and I've read these different ways to pronounce it, but I always stuck with mine because that's what's engraved in my tongue, in my aura, and that's what feels right. And so it's not until I started passing this symbol of tuning masters with this symbol that I really have gone into this whole, like, how to say it properly versus not to say it properly, because I think it's my job as your teacher to show you that there are many translations and also many ways to draw the symbol, as you saw from the document, and to teach you non-attachment and just listen with your heart and your soul, and whichever way it comes out, like, that's yours, and own it, because it's going to work the best when you're truly pure and you don't have any attachments or blockages from it. And so this rolls off my tongue, and so through the video I'm going to reference it as Dekumai, but know that probably you'll hear it as Dekumayo or Daikumiyo. And say it however you feel. Say it whatever feels right for you. I'm just a Jersey girl, and this is how it came into my brain. But you can't take the medicine wrong if you're doing it from your pure place. When I use this, when I channel it, everyone and everything that is coming through this higher power, they know what I'm trying to say. However it is to be said. Who's to say these aren't wrong, right? So take everything with a grain of salt, and just really how it comes through to you is how it comes through to you. Dekumai. So the first part, there's 3 kanji symbols. The first symbol looks like this. And so it literally looks like a stick figure without a head, and there's something to that, actually. You can study the kanji symbols and see, like, the ancient like, development of this language and what was really all of these things. And what has been passed down and what I have read is actually that this is what this means. This is a symbolic representation of humanness, I'm going to say. It doesn't translate literally into humanness. It translates into great, or grand, or big. But being human is great and grand and big. And it's, the symbol is, gosh, I mean, look at this. This shows you that this is human. But what is great about it is that there's no face. There's no head. There's no thoughts. All there is heart and the limbs, just to give, like the healing from the hands and the grounding from the feet and the whole miraculous part that physically and earthly makes up this soul, this body that we get to live in, and this vessel that we get to be, that then can understand this conversation right now and then utilize it to bring peace and balance into your life, and then eventually those others. And so the reason why this symbol is so powerful is break it down. Look at these things like humanness, day, day, or die, which then meditate on that. If it's pronounced die, we're talking about humanness and greatness. And then what does that mean into the way that what the word die means for us? I mean, the symbol. Meditate on it for hours. It will be your friend for the rest of your life. So it's so vast. It's so many layers. So it translates to as an adjective if an adjective is big or great or grand. Next is ku. And so to draw ku, we draw a line across, and then these three little things on top, and then a line down, and then a line with like a little foot there. Again, you don't have to be so super attached. This is how it's ingrained in my heart. I'm the Reiki master that's passing it on to you right now. I gave you a ton of documents with different drawings of it. Gain ownership of your life, but also completely surrender and just let it flow and let it be yours. Have an intimate relationship with this without any of the BS that comes into the brain to block it. Let it just be pure, feel and hear its message. It's universally talking to you and all beings who let it. So, this is day. This is ku. And ku, sorry, this is spelled this way. And ku, K-O, my apologies on that. It is spelled K-O, not K-U. Super, super apologetic on that. Ku, but then it's pronounced ku, like K-U, is representational of, it's a noun that means light. So these two symbols together literally mean great light. And again, you know how this one looks like a human without a head, and that's greatness, right? This, when you read back the tradition about the language and what the symbol, where the symbol came from, there's two stories that have been connected with it. And one, it's meaning light. This top part refers to the sun's rays, and this is the horizon, and this is the below the horizon, like below the ocean. So the sun's setting, and then all that's left is light. Even though you can't see the light is left. So that's how it's embodied in this vibration. Other stories have talked about it to look as a person kneeling. So there's the leg and the knee, like kneeling down. And then this is the head, and on top of the head is a bowl. So here's the bowl. And in the bowl is rice on fire, cooking. It's lost in translation, but rice on fire means like cooked rice. And so these are the flames or the steam coming out from it. And rice is the earthliness, is the nurturing components of food. And the flames, again, are the fire. And the vision of it on someone's head, that connects to the crown chakra. So truly that invokes enlightenment. And so you can just visualize it either way. If it's a bowl of rice with steam or fire, or the sun setting underneath the horizon with the rays coming out, it's this illumination. It's the light. And that is what is coming when we're opening up ourselves to truly connect with this power. So Deku means great light. And then we have the Mayo or the Mio, the Mai symbol. It's a little bit higher so you can see. So M-Y-O. And to draw this one is a little box with a line in it. And then a little guy like this, and then two lines in it like that. And this one should actually be substantially a little bit, it's like an oxymoron, a little smaller than this one. And this is an adjective, and it translates to the word bright. So we've got great, light, bright. And you know when things come from different languages and we shift with the formation of verbs and nouns in this, so to make it English for us, it means great, bright light. That's what the symbol literally translates to, great, bright light. Right. But there's also from Mayo or Mio, there's also a verb form of what this word means, and it means knowing or understanding. Knowing or understanding. How rad is that? Brightness, right? And really, this is my favorite, my personal favorite, because this symbol actually represents the sun, and this symbol represents the moon. And so together they represent the yin and the yang, the polarities, the lights of brightness that feed and nurture and illuminate this earth that we get to live on. So if you want to read it in terms of just the symbols and no words, so like the symbol that you're drawing in the aura with the subconscious and the soul and everything higher and lower than ourselves is reading, every dimension is seeing this universal sacred language of symbols, sacred geometry. Then if you just look at the symbols, it's a person with a head without a head, so humanness, but not defined to one human, to all, because we're all the same. The illumination of light, may it be through the sun or fire, and it's doing it and leaving its mark, even though the brightness of the fire, you can't see it anymore, the sun, you can't see it anymore, it's still there, the power of that, and then the sun and the moon. That's what we're drawing over our aura, and that is healing stuff. And more so if you're looking at it from like, okay, our voice and our brain and understanding what it means, then Dekumayo, Daikumio, however you want to say it, Dekumai, great bright light, big bright light, grand bright light, greatly purely knowing. That's what it means. So profound. So profound. I don't know. I know I'm getting a little too like passionate and excited about this, but it's the medicine that heals the spirit. It's the medicine that heals the soul. It is the medicine of truth. They say that this is what takes a person to God. When we're in this space, then sickness can't exist. Fear can't exist. Imbalance can't exist. All that can exist is the light and greatness and the truth that is that. It's soul medicine. It's powerful. Right now in my practice, it always changes, but right now, I'm using this symbol continuously on myself and my clients, and I'll put in some Choku Rei, but generally this is the symbol that I'm using. Other things will come in sometimes if I feel that, but this is my go-to symbol. This is the symbol that I've used it and seen it help cure and release deep, deep ailments, and it will do the same for you if you open your heart and your mind to it. So Dekumayo, or however the heck you want to pronounce it. Sit with it, meditate on it, feel it. Watch this video again if you feel like it was too much or you want to take it super slow, and like maybe you just hang out with Day for a little bit. For a couple of days you hang out with Day and you just get that. Like just draw that symbol over you and just feel the greatness of being a human. And then maybe we move on to the light and we just draw that symbol over, and then later we connect with the sun and the moon. And one more thing to say about the sun and the moon, I pointed out that this is to be smaller than this, and the sun isn't smaller than the moon. Right? If you like logically and scientifically examine it, the sun isn't smaller than the moon. However, from our perspective here on Earth, the moon is bigger to us than the sun. It's closer to us. And like, that's mind blowing too, to sit and think about that. Perspective. This gives you perspective. This gives you truth. If you're watching this video, you're special to me because we've worked together. And we work together in passing on the sacred medicine. So even though I'm not physically in the room with you, my soul is, and you can feel that. And I'm just proud of you for getting to this level. I'm stoked that you are going to now be able to utilize this. I'm honored to be able to be a vessel that this came into my life and now is coming into your life. And I wish purely that that this does for you whatever it needs to do for you. And if I have to be like really egotistical or human about it, what my like personal wish is that you are able to attune others to this one day too, and we can just keep this sacred symbol alive and get it to as many people as possible. Because we don't need to suffer anymore. We don't. The world doesn't need to suffer anymore. We don't deserve to. We should enjoy our time here on this beautiful planet, and this is one way to help us do that. So See you later.